She is struggle. She is strife in the night when the lights go dim and the only ones that see her cry are the stars and God. She is a puzzle. An enigma of swollen smiles and sunflowers that have been kept in darkness for too long. And so she lifts her head towards the light and swears that she could see a brighter future in the midst of a desolate sky, and she solemnly whispers, "Good things come to those who are patient." And when I looked deep into her prison-like eyes, I saw teardrops break free like outlaws, seeking salvation on a face that has forgotten what it means to laugh. See, I was barely 10 years old. The first time I witnessed an angel weep, and I just stood there in the wake of a sound that made the silence tremble and watched as her stained glass wings cracked and crumbled into stardust that she later sold to fill our stomachs. She climbed mountains to their summits, trudged tunnels to their dungeons, and when her troubles became abundant, she encompassed the pain until her eyes flooded with tears that were sunlit. A mother who tore herself apart limb by limb just to see the glow in her children's eyes when she told them they made it. She is a warrior without armor or weapons, fighting oppression with patience, aiming to conquer nations with her bare hands. A woman with so much love in her soul that her veins look like twines of neon, whose wombs mend with every smile stretched across the faces of her children, whose bones are the beams to the buildings that she sculpted with the dreams of her children, so they're that much closer. All hands, and I could see the patience. I could see the patience harnessed in every bead of sweat that trickled down her forehead. Sometimes I wonder if her heart is made of diamond because she loves like it can't break. Tells us hate has no place in the soul of a striver, that faith and patience are keys to survival. Reminds us of the grief and the joy of raising a child, of carrying us like a vessel, 9 months at a time on days when the stars would weep like children and leave the world hopeless, unnoticed, like the facade of swollen smiles she wore weeks at a time. But despite everything she's been through, even on days when the sun refuses to part its curtains, she asks me, what is not beautiful about today? And I've come to realize that the markings on her skin are not wounds. They are hieroglyphics. They are the screaming stories of survivors, of mothers, of champions, and her scars. Her scars are sonnets that I don't completely understand, but she tells me I will. One day, the moment when I wake up in a coil of vines and do nothing else but admire the sky until you have seen a mother thrive in the midst of struggle. You know nothing of patience.